Hello, Namaste, Salam Walaikum, Sastriyakal. Welcome back to another session with your Vahchef at wherever.com. Today we are going to make Rara Gosht. This is an awesome preparation again with the Mughalai influence. You know, they add keema, that is a minced meat, along with the mutton and cook it. This is such a specialty, but it is important to learn the technique to get the appropriate and the perfect taste. So dear friends, first let's dry roast some ingredients here. You know, we are going to dry roast the garam masala. If you want, you can also use garam masala powder, but here I have got cardamom, cloves, cinnamon, mace, shahi jeera, black cumin, and even a piece of nutmeg you can add to this. And you know, this nutmeg and mace is what gives the flavor, but if you add even little more, then it will spoil the dish. So we are going to dry roast this and we are going to make a powder of it. Now for this preparation, take a pan which is slightly flatter because we are going to fry the mutton. You know, people marinate and do what all with this, but you got to fry the mutton, and that's when you will get a nice flavor to this preparation. Make sure that the oil is slightly hot. Now add the mutton pieces into this oil and we are going to fry this. You look at this on a high flame, just keep cooking the meat till it is nicely colored. You want the mutton pieces to nicely roast, and this is what will give a very nice flavor to this preparation. Look at this, the mutton is nicely fried and it is looking golden all over. This is when the true flavors from it comes out. And now add the onions which you have cut into nice thin slices and add to this. And you can also add a pinch of salt. And now we are going to cook this till these onions are also slightly colored. This is going to take some time, okay? It's not going to happen because the mutton is there, the onions are not going to get colored easily. But we are going to cook like this for another 10 minutes. You know, already I took around 7 to 10 minutes, you know, cooking the mutton on the slow flame. Now I added onions. So this is a kind of a lengthy process. It may take up to 1 hour, but the end result, the meat curry, is super awesome. Look at these onions, how they have browned after adding meat. So dear friends, now this is what I am telling. Once this curry is ready, if you taste it, woo, 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 you will tell me that this is the best lamb curry you ever made. So now in this, add ginger garlic paste. Wow. Saute it for a second so that the raw flavor of the ginger garlic paste is gone. Look at this, look at this. Once the raw flavor from the ginger garlic paste is gone, add coriander powder. You can add chili powder, but I am adding chili paste. Let the coriander powder also slightly cook. This is when add chili paste. If you want, you can also add red chili powder. In that case, add like Kashmiri chili powder because you want a nice red color for this preparation. Wow. Ha 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 ha. This is something. Now this is when we are going to add curd and finely chopped tomatoes, add into this. And you know, I want to add the mint leaf also in this right now. Usually we add the chopped coriander and mint in the last, but I am going to add it in this. This will also nicely enhance the flavor. Wow. You don't want to see any of the leaves when it is done. You want this to be nice red in color. Add some chopped coriander also. Now, you know, we are going to cook this for another 15 minutes on a slow flame, okay? I am going to reduce the flame here and put the lid on and let it cook in its own steam for around 15 minutes. You must be wondering, I mentioned about the mince meat. Of course, I have got some more of mince meat here. I am going to add to this after 15 minutes of cooking. This mince meat is going to cook pretty fast in few minutes, but I want this lamb to cook in all these juices and become slightly tender. That is when we are going to add this. Now, in between, while the water is evaporating, I added some water, and now we are going to add the minced meat. And then just mix this in this. Wow. Now, you know, we are going to cook this for another 15 minutes on a slow flame till the meat is all tender and lot of moisture evaporates. And now you add the minced meat. Now add the garam masala powder. The same garam masala which we roasted, I put in a blender and made into a nice powder. And the aroma is awesome, but The true taste will come only when this meat along with this minced meat get cooked and oil comes and floats on top. Look at this. You know, the lamb should be so nicely cooked and tender. Just by using a fork or a spoon, the pieces should break off so easily. And also look at it, nice, red and fantastic. And forget about the meat, even in the gravy, in the sauce, you have this fantastic minced meat and even in the aroma, there is so much pleasure. Eat it with naan, roti, paratha, anything. Wow. And make sure you cook the meat till it is nice and tender, because especially in this preparation, the meat has to literally melt in the mouth. But do not forget, Vareva is all about inspiring others to cook. So please post your recipes and cooking tips at vareva.com so others can benefit from your great cooking. Thank you.